At this time each Monday, Chris brings in the Australian's media writer, Sophie Elsworth. She joins us now from Melbourne. Hi there, Sophie.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing very, very well. The ABC's political panel program Q&A has taken a further dive in the ratings. You've been reporting. Last Thursday's program, which was hosted, I must say, by Virginia Trioli, drew just 194,000 viewers. That's across 5 major capital cities of Australia. The show's third worst viewership so far this year. Have a look.
Now, as we end the program, while we've been talking, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson's resignation appears imminent. He's just about to give a speech at any moment, and he's expected to announce that he's quitting as Conservative Party leader. So stay.
Of course they're cheering. Of course they would. Auntie seems to be very sympathetic to that show's demise. Would you agree?
Absolutely, Chris. And that's just one clip of many on that program that show how much hatred there is for the right. I mean, there was that audible cheer that Boris Johnson was going to be announcing his resignation. And this is what we see in this show. The Q&A program is a hate fest zone for Conservative voices. And this has resulted in a lot of Coalition MPs, Chris, not going anywhere near this show, and it's causing its demise. The fact that more people are tuning in last week to Bold and the Beautiful over this program says it all. And I think ABC have a real problem on their hands since they moved it from the Monday to Thursday night, and they've become so left on that program that it's just not a balanced show anymore, and people are turning off in droves, Chris. And I think the ABC really need to do something fast, or it's on its last legs.
And there was a time when that didn't happen. There was a time when you could get Conservative politicians on there because they weren't pilloried, they weren't made fun of, they weren't scoffed at.
That's right, Chris. Now, we're talking quite a few years ago, but those days are well and truly over. And if I was a Conservative politician or Coalition MP in the past government, obviously not now, I certainly would not be going near that program because the crowd cheer for the left, they boo the right, and it's just this hate fest that goes for an hour. So you're sort of really doomed. If you're on the right side of politics, you're doomed as soon as you walk into that studio.
All right, this is an international media story. Twitter intends to sue Elon Musk after the tech billionaire abandoned his $64 billion deal to take over the social media platform. Musk claims there have been multiple breaches of the merger agreement, but you've got to wonder whether he's bailing because Twitter is no longer worth anywhere near the amount he offered, and things have changed in the economy.
Well, that's a very good point you make, Chris, because when Elon purchased Twitter back in April, the share price was $54. It's now down to about $36 when I last checked. And now this deal looks under a real cloud, and he may well back out of it completely. Could end up in court. He may have to pay $1 billion if he does actually follow through and back out of this. So it's a real mess, but he has been demanding questions, Chris, and I think rightly so, of Twitter. For instance, asking how many fake accounts are on this platform, and he feels that Twitter have not been open and transparent. So I think this is going to get very ugly, this relationship, and at this point I can't see it going through this deal. Yeah,
it's interesting. Maybe they just don't want the international public knowing, especially those who are on Twitter, knowing exactly what kind of bots we're dealing with on a regular basis and that it's all just fake.
Well, absolutely, Chris. I mean, I see you on Twitter. I see how many bots attack you and people we don't know, anonymous accounts. It is a cesspit. It needs a clean-up. I thought Elon Musk was going to do this. So it'll be very interesting to see what unfolds, but definitely watch this space, Chris.
Yeah, I enjoy getting beaten up sometimes. It's a professional hazard, but I tend to enjoy it. I don't know why. Channel 10's attempt to break into the competitive breakfast TV sphere has continued to prove a massive struggle, with 10 News First Breakfast suffering another record low week. On Monday, June 27, as you've been reporting, the half-hour program pulled in just 44 viewers in Sydney. How does that rate in historic terms?
Atrociously, could possibly be the lowest ever of a program, Chris. And then you think the records are there to be broken. Well, they were broken last week when in Perth only 43 viewers tuned in. 10 must be really worried about this. They've come back to me and said they're very happy with how it's going. I really question if you've got 44 viewers tuning in on a given morning in Sydney with that massive population, you must be easy to please if you think 44 viewers is okay. I wouldn't be shocked if this show gets the bin pretty soon, Chris. This seems unsustainable for Channel 10.